Welcome back in, guys. This is the Button Mash Mug Smash podcast.
And
What?
our cat is being an asshole.
Yep, he
You
is.
can't see him,
He's gonna get edited in.
but he's deciding to play underneath the camera tripod.
Yep, because why not? It's a classic cat move. If you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, can't just have anything out. No, the second you pull something out, oh, that's my new favorite thing. Hey, he's just feeling the holiday spirit. Now he's smelling presents.
It's the holidays.
Yes, it is. I, of course, am Paladin, and I am joined by the always incredible.
I am pretty darn incredible.
Every
I will
dang
just
time.
tell you.
I agree. And she is rocking some pretty cool duds. Some Wiener Schnitzels.
Yeah, in honor of the late great Spicy Brown, we got the Christmas wieners. What every girl wants.
Holiday wieners. That's right, gang. My goodness. We're actually just coming off of some wild stuff in the world of video games. Well, in the world of life in general. I mean, guys, we just came off of the Game Awards.
The Game Award.
Yes, Jeff Keighley's annual love fest of Hideo Kojima that this year didn't seem like it loved Hideo Kojima very much.
No, we made a bingo card.
Yes, we did.
Which I did take a picture of that we could put up on the screen for you. I will send that over to Pilot Evan. But we got gypped out of a bingo because Hideo got no love. Jeff Keighley, I'm coming for you, man. My feud was with Haley Joel. Now it's with Jeff Keighley. The 1 year you don't wear sneakers, Jeff, and you jip me out of a Game Awards bingo.
We would have hit
How
a
dare
bingo.
you, Jeff?
Yeah, we would have actually hit a bingo. For what was there if he would have been wearing his sneaks.
I know.
There were some other bits in there, some things that I figured were coming that nobody saw coming, but then there were obvious ones that leaked all over the internet. We'll get into it. But as far as the Game Awards went, what you saw, are there any standouts, anything get you excited for the coming?
I'm excited for the Badger game. I think it looks really cute. It's definitely something that I would play. Not really a big haul on the cozy games.
Yeah.
This Game Award, but that's okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, I know what one you're talking about. The Badger one, I got an Astrobot vibe from that, and it makes sense. You're going to like the Last of Badger, which is like the Last of Us world, and all kinds of these little zones and everything, and that's the kind of fun parody platforming that I think Astro did a really good job with. Not to say that other games haven't done it, but in recent years, you could see it clearly draws inspiration from the most recent Dog in the Yard being Astrobot. Anything beyond that? That was mainly the one?
That's the one for me.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm about to really monopolize this conversation. There was a lot at the Game Awards. We got to see more James Bond. We had the reveal of the villain in the new 007 First Light.
Lenny Kravitz.
That's right. Lenny is joining a long list of incredible Bond villains, including the likes of Christopher Lee and the legend himself, Sean Bean. Yeah. The man, the legend, the Alec Trevelyan for England, James. That Sean Bean. And maybe I had an idea, I was just talking to my nephew about this game, where they're doing the hitman assassination things and stuff that's made by the same people. What if you did that for the James Bond game and had contracts where they've already had Lashiever in the Hitman one, right? You could have Lashiever in Mads Mikkelsen in the freaking 007 First Light as an expanded thing. Or Jaws. Everyone wants to go after Jaws or Odd Job or Scaramanga or Trevelyan. Anybody. Like there's so many good draws to something like that. But apart from Bond, we gotta really, really talk about the elephant. And it's like a really good looking old elephant.
The Sam's Orange? Is that what we
Oh,
gotta talk about?
maybe
That's
we
not.
maybe
But
we
I'm
should pause
segueing.
before we get too far into
I do want to talk about this though. Berthoud Brewing Company Sam's Orange Ale. So I bought it because we do typically like the not so orange beer, or like a Blue Moon with the orange. This beer is amazing.
yeah.
I love this beer. It's got a tart finish, but it's not too tart.
No, it's got like a Belgian hit. Like, but and that's good.
Right, and it's
Belgian beer in
smooth.
general is awesome.
It's not very bitter, so that's also
Oh,
good.
very drinkable, especially when you're playing video. Not to not to insinuate that I may have done that um, ever here. I agree. I think it's very good, and that was a solid pause because yeah, it was the only thing that made the Game Awards like tip top, and we knew it was coming. Sadly, because Twitter can't shut up. I actually cannot fully blame Twitter on this one. I have to blame my boys over at PlayStation. They leaked a picture on the PlayStation Store of Resident Evil 9. And it had a certain good looking 51-year-old man in it, who we finally got to see at the Game Awards, Leon Kennedy.
I'm officially younger than Leon
Woo.
Kennedy.
Me too. And now I have, like, by the time I'm 51, guys, I need to look like that. So I need to get it together, all right? Old father time's ticking away here. Resident Evil 9, we had more of a theatrical kind of trailer, of course, with the Leon
Right.
reveal. A lot more of what we've already seen, but there was a little bit of gameplay in there where Leon's throwing some of his kicks. Looked like there were at one point like three zombies on screen, moving pretty fast. So I'm wondering exactly what pace this game's gonna have, because everything we've seen prior to this has been like, oh, sneak around as Grace.
Right.
And then we finally get Leon, who's just, he's being Leon. He's not going to sneak around. He's seen too much. He's going to kick the, like, what he does.
Well, I will say, so I definitely want to give it a play. Y'all know that survival horror is not my thing, but I did sit down with Uncle Pookie, your certified platinum paladin, and I played The Evil Within for about 6 to 8 hours. I did pretty well. I only died 4 times, so it wasn't terrible. I think I can make it. We're gonna have 2 separate saves, of course, because Devin is not patient. Can't wait for anything.
Not
but
for Resident Evil.
but I'm gonna give it a spin. We're gonna see how it goes.
You gonna do it on pro mode?
No.
Why? By the time you go to do it, I'll have already unlocked it. I'll play through it like twice, right? I'm guessing. I don't know. No, it's gonna be cool, and I have been patient with some stuff. I haven't started a second Astrobot save yet.
That is true.
Like, no guarantees, but I haven't done that. I try sometimes, but sometimes the trophies just call to you guys. I'm serious. I'd be looking at like crime scene cleaner, and it's like I can't wait. I have to pop, get all my trophies.
That is true. I did restart my crime scene cleaner on Steam because Steam has levels that are not available elsewhere. The community voted levels. But I have to start from the beginning. Let me just tell you, man, when you're used to like your fancy mop, oh my gosh.
No.
It's crazy.
No joke. I did the same thing when I went to get the platinum for it. Was like, oh, well, I had just come off of the nightmare levels on Xbox, so you can just skate through, and those levels are incredibly cool.
The
revamped
nightmare levels are really fun.
But yeah, when you go back to that first apartment, and I like to hold myself in high regard in that first high-rise apartment there.
I'm sneezing.
I'm so good that it makes her allergic to how good I am at this apartment level. Like, I can clear that place out in like 11 minutes. Just boom, 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 throwing bodies out the window. They're landing in my truck. Just like cannon bombing, doesn't matter. Kowalski's throwing bags out. Barely, barely even need to clean the mop. Don't even bring a bucket for over half of the level. Like, I'm pretty good at that first level. But yeah, when you have the initial squeegee mop, it's terrible. And you don't get a self clean on it, which is probably the best perk in that entire game.
I didn't even know
Like,
that existed. I didn't choose that
oh,
perk
it's so good.
yet.
Mm, you will. You'll be going boop boop boop, and then you'll press R1 and just be like, "Whoa, fuck you, bucket!" Ooh, 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 ooh. It's great. That game is really cool, and that does kind of remind me, like you said, on the cozy side, or like the Badger game or something. A lot of indie like making a huge push lately, and no, I'm not talking about Dr. Jones. We already did that last year. Like, I mean, indie games. This was
Well, but
crazy.
here's what's sad about that. And thank you for segueing me so beautifully into that topic, which is number one, the cost of gaming, and number two, the cost of gaming. Ding ding ding. So
No.
we've got a increased cost of dev kits. We've got an increased cost of RAM.
Around,
If
dude.
we dug the RAM stakes out of everything we owned and sold it, we could live in a mansion.
Probably not, but I could definitely
The
afford
Spencer
a
mansion.
mortgage payment, um, which is kind of outrageous because what we have in our stuff is DDR4 RAM, and even
It's so
that has seen an
outrageous.
increase. So, like, yeah, while we're just kind of going over that, because that is probably the biggest downer.
It's a huge downer when when you're watching the Game Awards and Jeff Keighley comes out and he says that there are more small and independent studios there competing than have ever been before. And I'm just thinking, well, you peaked, I guess, because moving forward, you're not going to have that in your corner.
Yeah, it's not nearly as easy. Like, I think people are misunderstanding the market. A lot of people throw issue or take issue and throw heat at the likes of any AAA game ever because they have astronomical budgets and they go, oh, okay, it's the more of the same, bloody bloody and everything. It's like, well, for your little Silk song to even have that platform, you kind of need an Assassin's Creed or a Call of Duty or something to just show you that there's a platform to be made on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's kind of a necessary evil. I like the rise of AA titles. Baldur's Gate 3, we saw another Larian game get announced at the Game Awards. So a lot of AA studios are really doing their part and giving an opportunity to Sandfall and some of these guys for like Expedition 33 where they can have a $10 million budget and create just something super masterful. But let's not forget the exception should never be the rule. And I'm not saying that we should continue just blowing all the money at whatever the next Ghost of game is or Spider-Man or whatever. But we gotta understand, like, Hollow Knight, Silksong, E33, these awesome games that we enjoy. Sea of Stars, I'll be biased real quick. Those aren't going to carry the industry. They can't.
Right. There's no way that they can.
Yeah.
And I did, well, you were talking about Larry, and it reminded me of there was some talk about that in that trailer. That when it came out, there was no warning that it was going to be so graphic. First of all, I'm sorry if you didn't turn in at the start of the Game Awards, but it said that they were going to be showing things that had mature content.
Yes.
Second of all, if you don't know, then you don't know Larian. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
that's the
saying.
truth. I mean, there was you know, people getting toasty, there was some smooching, there was all kinds of stuff going on. And this is the same company that gave you the opportunity to make it with a bear. So, like, What are we doing? And in this same breath, people are gonna come out and be, oh well, that kind of content is too much, and yet they're going to glaze Grand Theft Auto for everything that it does.
Yes, very
Like,
true. Very
and
true.
once again, I'm gonna put out, this gripe is coming. Most anticipated.
Kingdom
Once
Hearts
again.
4!
Nope. Sadly,
Nomura!
no Final Fantasy VII Part
Please!
3. No Kingdom Hearts 4. Nominee Resident Evil 9. No, no, no. We'll just keep giving it to the most overrated game. Like, here's the thing. Whenever Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, whenever, at this point, I think GTA 7 might drop before 6. Like, whenever it drops, a lot of people are going to make a bunch of money on it over at Take-Two and Rockstar.
Yes.
Because everyone just kind of looks at the quote pedigree and just blindly runs in because it says Grand Theft Auto on it. And I know a lot of people do that for any series in general, including Resident Evil for that matter. But the simple fact is maybe I'm on my own island when I insinuate that Grand Theft is really not that good. And to wait
I
for
think
years and years and years, delay after delay after delay, and that is still your most anticipated game, that is outrageous.
I think it's kind of how I would feel about Battlefield. There's a huge audience for it. There's a huge audience for
That's
Grand
true.
Theft Auto and
Yeah.
what it does and what it's going to bring and what it's done in the past. I am not that audience and therefore I am not excited about it. And it's easy to say that something is overrated when it is in your face. So, for an example, our nephew is really into the gaming space, has not played E33. I also have not played E33. Uh when our nephew saw that it won so many awards, he said, "Well, now I really want to try it." And I just sat over here going, "You know what? No, I saw you play hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of it. And I still don't
I
want to
love
try
it.
it. I
Yeah.
still don't want to try it. But I did pick up an RPG, which is Paper Mario."
I was gonna give you more of a lead up, and it's not what you would expect. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go into more detail on that. It's a classic though, one that
It's
I haven't played
so
for
far it's
years.
really fun. I like the mechanics. There's a lot going on. The difficulty tilt is a little high at the moment, but I'm only like level 4, so that's what you would expect like from an RPG, but I picked it up because I played the crap out of Ooblets. For those of you who don't know, I was
Ooblets.
let go from my job recently.
Yeah.
It was a big blow. I try to stay busy. I'm trying to focus on, applying and doing other things. But I played Ooblets. I have a review of that coming to the Noisy Face channel. A very short review. But once I played Ooblets and I got all the trophies, there's a lot more to do that I'm not going to do. You'll I'll explain that in more detail in my review, but I was at an impasse. I didn't feel like playing Tales of the Shire. I didn't feel like playing my visual novel, my Cooking Companions, even though it's supposed to be spooky. So I said, you know what's a game that you can throw in and you can pump some time into? Mario. And I chose Paper Mario. We also have Origami
Yes.
King, which I might pick up after this.
Yep. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. That was actually a caseless score for you.
Yes.
Not at a pawn shop, surprisingly. This was actually at a game shop. And TYD had just kind of come out, and I
Yeah,
think it
it
had
was
the sticker torn or
a
something.
newer
Yeah.
release for Switch, and the cover of the game art that's on the game was all jacked up,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, well, we're selling it for like $30."
Yeah. Yeah. So we cleaned up, and that was very early on the TYD Switch port. Like, it's funny seeing you over that because I played that way back on the GameCube. I didn't own it, and I didn't beat it. I didn't play a lot of it, but I still remember some of the stuff. But seeing you figure it out is like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I was scratching the surface
Yeah, it's
as a
enough. It's
youngster. It's
enough
a
to
great
keep me
one.
going, and I like the humor in it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something I will.
Right. I actually want to hit that topic a little bit about it's almost kind of a writer's block that you get
It is,
when you're
yeah.
playing video games because you'll hit and you'll like I've fully completed all the achievements in Final Fantasy X on Windows. So now outside of Steam and outside of just bragging rights and doing it on the Switch for no achievements, I have done that on every platform that you can measure gamer score for. Um, and when I finished it, it was like, okay, well, that's 500 out of the 1,000. Now you got to go do 10 2. And I have not done 10 2 on any platform at all, including the PlayStation. I have never 100%ed that game in my entire life. And after I beat 10, I didn't feel like it. And I sat here, like, I even watched you playing and everything, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, what do I kind of want to play? And that's, we joke around about messing around on your own save on like Astrobot or something like that. It's like that thought crossed my mind. Days Gone crossed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Persona 5 keeps crossing my mind. And just when the rubber hit the road, I just was not in the mood. And that's what led to like today where it was just kind of like it's a football day, you get an opportunity to just sit back and watch football or hang out or whatever. I never had anything like pop up where it was just grabbing me. This is a very real thing, and it's not just like analysis paralysis. I deal with this a lot. We have a lot of video games across both of our
We have a
libraries.
ton of video games.
Um and it's hard to just pick one and actually stay with it. And I know a lot of people have
Well, and
that
I
problem.
even I even struggled too because I started Ooblets. I started what's this new one? Zoo Tycoon.
Mm.
I started Persona 5. I started Paper Mario. I've been playing Tales of the Shire. The thing that bothers me about Tales of the Shire is I think I'm really, really gonna have to be in mood because I no directions. I am directionally challenged. And so you think I would remember where this thing is that I've ran to 9 times? No. And the
Yeah.
navigation in that system is terrible. The birds make no sense.
Yeah.
Ignore the bird. Follow the
Right, to
river. I'm
follow
just
the
gonna
river.
have to learn where
Like,
shit is, and I just haven't put enough time into it. And then
yeah.
I do really want to dive into Cooking Companion, but like when I'm not in the best of headspace. I don't just want to sit there and read
Yeah.
dialogue.
Well, and that's
It's my fault for choosing a
like
visual novel, I guess. But
that is partly why I lean on like gamer score. It helps with that whole decision fatigue stuff and everything cuz again, unless you've got something preset that like say you uninstall everything on everything and you have only like Breath of the Wild on the Switch, you're going to be tempted by everything else. And even then
mm-hmm.
if you launch it, you're like, oh, I mean, I kind of want to play Mario Odyssey right now, and then you'll install Mario Odyssey, and then you'll be like, oh, but I'm never mind, like, and then you're suddenly like bouncing around. Gamerscore I found does help with that because it's okay if I'm gonna go for the platinum on something. All right, I know that that's going to at least have check marks that I need to hit, so it kind
Mm-hmm.
of keeps you engaged,
Well,
and
yeah,
I've said that
that's
before.
that's very true. How the way when I rediscovered The Sims by playing Sims 4, the way that I keep myself engaged is by writing a challenge or writing a story or doing that type of thing, having an end goal because it can get very repetitive and very dry.
Yeah.
I do wish talking about trophies and platinums and
Mm.
achievements. I have to say it like that because I do wish that every recently on the Steam Deck you customized it to where
Yeah.
when I say achievement, if you watch my channel, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I say achievement and it's highly entertaining. So now that is the noise when any achievement pops on your end.
Yes.
I wish
Yeah.
every console let me do that because it would just be so highly entertaining.
Well, and even then, that's sadly a feature limited only to emulation. So like retro achievements, and if I'm going through, say, I'm playing Final Fantasy X on retro achievements,
Mm-hmm.
I can mess with it and have a different pop up or an audio bit. But when you're on Steam, it's still just a bloop thing, and I fully agree. I wish both. Uh, well, I guess I could say all three of them if I'm looping in Valve in this conversation, but primarily PlayStation and Xbox with the achievement trophy systems would let you customize that stuff a little better outside of what part of the screen would you like it to pop on? Like, I want some noise. I want to be like, it's get Tim Allen's freaking grunt from A Home Improvement when you achievement unlocked, right? Like, that would just be so much
That
fun.
was a great Tim Allen.
Thank you, thank you. I try, and I've actually been getting better at it. You already mentioned this, and we have talked about this before. Um, the Sims challenge coming 2026, the road to platinum will be freaking two Platfinity or two Simsfinity and Platoned. Something.
No.
It
To
sounds good.
Simsfinity and beyond.
And beyond.
Yes. There you go.
Like,
Good
oh,
job.
that was a little more Bowser than Buzz. Sorry. I just watched Bowser recently.
I
Well, Jack
mean,
Black. He was basically Bowser.
speaking of The Sims,
Yeah, I was kind of steering you there.
I want the SpongeBob pack. I want it. I don't care. Okay, Dr. Gluon, just like I'm calling Jeff Keighley, you are my favorite simmer, Dr. Gluon.
He's funny.
You are Devin's favorite simmer, Dr. Gluon.
Yeah, it's the Sims or the Simpsons that did it.
How dare the Sims and the Simpsons? The Simpsons and the Sims.
The Sims.
Not the only crossover. How dare you say that the SpongeBob pack is worse than Batu? I don't own either, and I can still tell you that Batu is low.
Is this a little bit of like Star Wars bias though?
I don't know, see, because I'm not even a big Star Wars fan.
That's why I was saying that.
And I'm also not a big SpongeBob fan. I just like Patrick. And I want the guitar and the pineapple house.
You're not a big SpongeBob fan?
I'm not a big SpongeBob.
You don't like Squidward?
No.
Mr.
I like
Krabs?
handsome Squidward.
You don't like the Krusty Krab?
No.
You don't like SpongeBob?
No.
You don't like Sandy?
No. Who likes Sandy?
You don't like Mrs. Puff?
Mrs. Puff is alright.
Starting to get a little worried over on this side of the couch, gang. Like, speaking of, we've been bombarded with it a little bit today. SpongeBob has a movie coming. I know that's kind of a...
SpongeBob does have a movie coming.
That wasn't on the show doc, but yeah, there's a SpongeBob.
Is it just me, or are movie trailers getting weird? Like, I feel like with the SpongeBob movie, it's the same trailer. It's not extended. It's not different. And so you're like, I don't know what this movie's even about. And then we were just talking about with Avatar.
With Avatar.
Book of Fire.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I'm going Airbender there.
Avatar, the Scorch Trials.
What is happening? There's a lady screaming.
Well, okay. Well, but
know.
I will argue that a little bit because prior to like lately, trailers used to like spoil everything.
They did used to give you
it'd
like
be
the
like,
big point.
Hey, FF7, the movie's coming out. Let's open it with Aerith getting ganked. Like, that's how they would do it. Well, but they kind of would. Like, you know, like Fast 7, they had the road split in the frickin' trailer, dude. Like, and yes, we all knew that he had passed away. I'm blanking on his name. I'm sorry. From Fast and Furious. But like, they spoiled stuff. And trailers are pretty bad. You gotta do it. Like, I agree, like, you can't be too vague. And I think the
Right.
SpongeBob trailer's doing
I don't
okay
think
with
you
that.
can be super
But
big.
you have to have some kind of draw. Like, when we were growing up, those VHS trailers that you would have right after the deafening coming soon to VHS in your ear. After that, and you couldn't hear anymore, freaking you'd get like a cool trailer for like Broken Arrow or something. They kind of give you the premise of, oh, someone stole a nuclear weapon, and then just some action shots, and then just Broken Arrow, and that's what you got, right? So there was enough to tease you, but they weren't just like, oh, did John Travolta get away with it, and did Christian Slater stop him, or what happened,
Spoiler!
right?
You haven't seen Broken Arrow.
It's
And
good.
that we
It's good.
spoiled it for you. You've been living under a rock. But
But
though,
we didn't spoil it though.
we just talked about how the fact that our 15-year-old nephew has not seen Back to the Future. And we discovered
Or
this
even worse.
by watching Stranger Things.
Even well, that one's bad, yeah, because he didn't know what the flux capacitor was, guys. But he hasn't seen Die Hard. I've got an advent calendar for Die Hard. Okay?
It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off a Nakatomi Tower.
Yep, he's over halfway down, so we're getting there.
Which I guess for us this year is going to be on a Tuesday.
Yes, yeah, we actually will be watching it early, which is a little different because we usually burn the super late night oil to make sure the drop happens correctly. But I'm sure there's like another Christmas movie or something we'd be able to do that with or something, you know. Yeah. Or we could just watch Die Hard again. Who knows? Who knows what happens? There's only 5 of them now. Dude, there was a lot at the Game Awards, I thought, that showing out. I mean, we talked about 007. Resident Evil 9 is going to be superb. Um, we had a new Control came out
Oh
or is coming
yeah,
out,
new
Control
control.
expansion. It's not like officially Control 2, but it's kind of a it reminds me a lot of Alan Wake's American Nightmare, where it's canon, but like it's adjacent. It's not super
Mm-hmm.
like narratively integral. You can play Alan Wake 1, Alan Wake 2, and you're not gonna miss a lot if you happen
Oh,
to not
so like
play Alan
Rechain
Wake.
Memories? Don't come at me, Kingdom Hearts fandom. You know.
I don't know actually. That's one I'll probably have to platinum this year, sadly. We'll see. We'll see what you guys get up to as far as Kingdom Hearts. That series is something. But anyway, uh not counting Control, or well, even I am counting Control. Probably the biggest draw out of all of them, for me was not one but two, Tomb Raider
Oh yeah,
games.
two Tomb
Um,
Raiders.
yeah, we have a brand new Lara Croft adventure coming in 2027, but a brand remake of Tomb Raider
Yeah,
1
the
coming
OG
next
game. That was
year.
pretty cool to see.
That was awesome.
You know, when you talking about more stuff reminded me that it's been eons since I have played Phasmophobia.
Oh
And
yeah.
seeing it on running on the Switch too, I didn't even recognize it anymore. So I feel like I need to get in Steam
Yeah.
and play some Phasmo. Dang.
Where I tried to link the old crew up and everything, because we played it when you could like pick up the DSLR camera and it wouldn't even turn on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now they were like running around in there with like different brands of webcams and all
Right?
kinds of stuff. Like, so
Crazy.
it's kind of wild how far that game has come. But also other games kind of like it. Like, it's weird to see footage of like No Man's Sky nowadays, because I was there for launch and saw how just jank it was. So they put in a lot of work for it. Cyberpunk as well. But yeah, Tomb Raider, like I I'm you know me. I'm a sucker for like the explorer kind of things, that National Treasure, Indiana Jones, uh Nathan Drake, Uncharted, and of course the girl who even like Nate doesn't even have a platform. if Laura doesn't do
I
what she
like how
does.
you
Like,
started with National Treasure, which is a movie.
yes, National Treasure is a
Nothing
movie.
Indiana Jones
Like,
isn't a movie, and Uncharted is also a movie.
I was gonna say all of these are actually movies. Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie.
True,
Um,
true.
but yeah, like Indy opened the door. But in the video game space is Lara Croft who got everything going, and then Nate did his thing, which was awesome, and so on and so forth. Uh, yeah, those kind of games where they just incorporate usually environmental puzzles, and some platforming because it's Tomb Raider, and dinosaurs in the first one. Uh, dude, that kind of stuff is awesome. And that game, especially the first one, it needs a remake really bad. Their little their glow up with TR1, 2, and 3, and well hell, they had one come out for 4, 5, and 6 as well. But that glow up, yeah, the gameplay mechanics still show. It looks pretty, but damn, it's still so just, we're gonna see it more on the Crystal Dynamics side, which I thought the 2013 Tomb Raider, that trilogy, that's like Tomb Raider at its best. So I want to see TR1 doing a little bit more of that.
So
Yeah,
what are
man.
your 3 games that are gonna tide over your buying freeze in 2026? Like the 3 you're gonna play, then you're gonna figure out what to do.
Oh, oh, three. Yeah, minimalistically, if I was only to beat three
I didn't
games
say
in,
beat. I said play.
well, play, yeah, experience, something akin to that. I mean, Persona 5 is the front runner. Um, I just kind of gotta choose what platform I want to play it on because I've been able to get that thing in a few places. Um, like of games that I have, I'm looking at. I'm going to try to finish The Evil Within. I hope it doesn't like fall out of favor again. Since I played that, I got up to where you were on the
Mm-hmm.
Steam Deck, and that's a fun way to play that game. You put the headphones on and you're on the small screen, and then holy, dude, you're like in it. Um, so yeah, there's those two, and then I don't know. I think it might like let off the gas a little bit with like I've got the Dragon Quest 3, the HD remake. It's all kind of octopathy and
Mm-hmm.
pop-up booky. Might try that. It's either that or like Tears of the Kingdom. It's gonna be dependent on how I feel when things come a knocking. What about you though? Well, I know
I
Astrobot's probably on there.
well, no. I definitely want to play Princess Peach Showtime. I didn't start it when I started the Mario Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Because at that point I was like, man, I don't know what I want to play. But I do want to play Princess Peach. And I was saying if Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced, I was going to play all of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because when I first got it, I took 3 days off of work. I played all the way up to Monsters Inc. Land the first day and was like, nah, I'm good. And we just went back to work because it just could have been so much better than what it was. I think
Could
it
it?
suffered from a lot of the same things that Ooblets did, where it goes, okay, here's the fighting aspect and the exploring aspect and the cooking aspect and the new gummy ship that nobody asked for. And then the worlds, I was also reading like how many worlds are in it. Highly disappointing, highly lackluster, I think, in my
Well,
opinion.
how many?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot
Well,
like
you say
that.
in total. So help me because I need to try and remember. Because I have beaten this game.
So
Uh,
I have not beaten Kingdom Hearts 3. But when
yeah.
you think of like KH1, you have Destiny Island and then you have Traverse Town
Are
and
you
then
really counting Destiny Island as a world?
yes,
Okay.
I am because you can get up to level like 89 before Heartless stops spawning there.
Yeah.
Should you really want to? Then
Okay.
Traverse Town, then Olympus. I don't know that they're in this order, but you have Olympus, Aladdin's level. You got freaking, what else is in there? Tarzan, Monstro, Peter Pan, Atlantis, Winnie the Pooh, which I
Atlantis.
count.
Oh, you mean Atlantica, right? From
Yeah, what?
Little
What?
Mermaid. Yeah, you
Where
said
Ariel lives.
Atlantis. What did you say after
Where
that?
Ariel lives. Winnie the Pooh. What else? What else you got in
Uh,
KH1? Alice in
Alice in
Wonderland. That's
Wonderland.
we're already
So
at
we're up to
10.
10. And then, of course, like Hollow Bastion. And
Oh
then
yeah,
the end of the world
yeah,
zones, right?
yeah.
So you got 12.
That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's cooking. That's
Well,
cooking. And I think Kingdom Hearts 3 only has like 9. I don't know. Put up a
what?
Kingdom Hearts
Okay.
3 world map
If it
for
does
reference.
only have 9, 9 and 12 ain't that far off of each other
I
to where
just
that
felt
would be
like
such a detriment.
I just felt like there was too much to do in a big space. Like I don't want to do cooking mini games. I don't even want to do
Yeah.
cooking mini games in cozy games. Okay, like I don't understand the chart in Tales of the Shire. That's like the circle and it's got the things going all. I don't understand it. Okay, so I don't need it in my Kingdom Hearts 3, but I will play Kingdom Hearts 3.
Be frustrated with that. Hold on.
Gotta fact check me.
Kingdom Hearts 1 features 13 main worlds.
13. Which one did I miss?
I don't know. I'd have to read in a
Okay.
second. But Kingdom Hearts 3 features 12.
Okay.
That's a lot closer. Like, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is
Had
the
the
one that
most.
messed with
Kingdom
you.
Hearts 2 is my favorite Kingdom
because,
Hearts at the moment.
like-
Second would be Birth by Sleep, and I've only played
Yeah,
Terra's story in that one.
well, what Kingdom Hearts 2 did, and even if it didn't have like 12 worlds or something, say it only had 9. Say we're playing with 9 versus 12. What Kingdom Hearts 2 did was it had them split across 2 halves, which may come off as padding, but it actually like added some levity to the levels and some depth. So you would have like you'd go to Beauty and the Beast castle, right? And the first bit of it is dealing with that weird heartless creature, right?
Right.
Out in the ballroom. Well, then on your revisit, you have to come help Beauty and the Beast again, but this time they're being plagued by the organization. So, like, it's deeper. Like, your justification for going back to these places is deeper. And then you have the Battle of 1,000 Heartless or 10,000 Heartless that goes down in Mulan's world.
Right.
Before you even get properly introduced to like Lion King's world.
That's
so
true.
there are a huge the Kingdom Hearts 2 goes above and beyond with its world mechanics. By the time you get to Pirates of the Caribbean, sort of seeing some stuff. Like you've gone through a lot. Or
Right.
the black and white world where you gotta duke it out with Pete and
Well,
stuff
and
like that and
I
Steamboat
kind of
Willie.
wish too what I felt with Kingdom Hearts 3 playing it is like I do like the Keyblades, I really do. I like their like special attacks and stuff. But the amusement park rides are too much.
Yeah.
It's too much, it's too repetitive all of the time.
Well, and you can just break battles with those
You can.
things. You really can't. Like the special abilities needed to be in a more managed fashion. And like I know I'm gonna say this and you're gonna be like, no, not like that, but kind of like that. Think about Kingdom Hearts 2 when you would go to use Cure and it would like lock.
Right.
Like, well, Kingdom Hearts 3 does that with its Cure as well. And I feel like with the specials, that time like 1 second you could be duking it out for an entire fight, doing a 1v1 with somebody. I can't spoil anything, but like doing battle.
Xehanort, I bet it's Xehanort.
And freaking you won't get a ride pop up, and then there are other sequences where you have like 5 queued and it's like, bro, just press triangle like 5 times and just
Right.
rain
Right.
Disneyland down on somebody.
But we'll see. I might have a different opinion of it now when I started, just because when I started it, it was the hype of I'd waited for forever for it.
Yeah.
I got a midnight release. I popped it in. I knew it was going to be different than Kingdom Hearts 2, than Kingdom Hearts 1, and it just
It didn't hit
didn't
like
get me. So
no.
now that I know what to expect, maybe it will be better.
Yeah.
And then I think I want to throw something in there that's another kind of idle, you know, you pick this game up, you play it in session. So I've been playing a lot of Two Point Campus, things like that. That's always kind of a thing for me.
Oh, so just like I don't like a session gaming, just try anytime and just kill some time with?
Well, you can't do that with Resident.
Well, no, I was gonna say like that's when you look at like a Balatro.
Well, how
Try
you
that
said
out,
Dragon Quest,
right?
I love Dragon Quest
Dragon
Builders
Quest
2.
Builders, yeah.
2 I like a lot better than the first. And then I did recently test a pretty obscure disc on my PS5 with a disc, which was Little Dragon Cafe.
Claire Obscure.
And that did play, and that was pretty cool to see. So
Yeah,
maybe just revisiting a couple of my libraries. I will throw a complaint out that since I got the ROG and since I chose to cancel Game Pass, it's few and far in between, man. It's basically a Steam Deck for me now. It's very sad to look at. Now, I don't own a lot of games on Xbox. If you were to look under my profile and see, I only own maybe like 20 games. Only 12 of those are Play Anywhere, and most of those I bought for the trophy run. Yes,
Yeah.
I bought them, but most of them are just like I can beat this game in
Right.
at the most 20 hours,
Yeah, and you
So
may
it's
not
not
have a
something
desire
that
to revisit where
right.
you have I
Right.
understand.
So
Like yeah, when I was messing with your ROG, it was a lot more beneficial to me because I do have a lot of Play Anywhere titles. And then of course I do like you were talking about Dragon Quest, the um
yeah, Dragon
what's it?
Quest
Well,
Builders.
I was gonna say builders. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was trying to find the
I like
word,
the second game
but
because in the
like,
second game, when you die, you don't lose all of your clothing and equipment. I don't know why you
okay.
would put that in a building game. I understand that there's fighting, but I don't enjoy that.
Well, I think that's
But
on
where we're just talking
Minecraft
about the
as well.
ROG,
So
you can sideload Epic Games, and I might try like Bear and Breakfast, or I really want Cozy Grove. I don't own Cozy Grove,
yeah,
so that's kind of more what I'm hinting toward.
that makes sense. Like, well, and keep in mind too, like if I can figure out how to do the you are a shared library user with me on Steam. So even if you wanted to try Dragon Quest Builders on your ROG, you should, as long as I'm not playing on Steam at the time, you should be able to try that and see how it goes on the handheld.
Yes.
Um yeah, the push to the handheld, the hybrid form factor is very, very strong in
There
this
there
house.
needs to be
Like
more Play Anywhere titles for sure.
mm-hmm.
I would agree with a review we saw of a gamer put up when they got the newer ROG, newer than what I have. And they said if you are a Game Pass person, you play like your Battlefields, or you have a game on Game Pass that you really jam, it's great for you.
Yeah.
Um, I would still have Game Pass if it weren't for the price increase. $30 is a little bit steep for my blood, and it's really sad because I could have kept it at $20.
Right.
But again, if I don't play it for 3 or 4 months, I'm still losing money.
Yeah, you're
So
still just
I am missing out on the Bratz game. And I still don't have all the trophies in freaking Barbie Friendship Magic, Barbie.
I was about to say that. What about your
screwed me out
your
on
100%
trophies,
completion?
Barbie.
What the hell, Barbie?
Don't believe that guy in the office when he says, "Are you ready? You can still go back and do all the quests." Don't listen to that guy. He's a liar. Lies. Lies.
Guy in the office.
And Barbie. The
Oh.
guy who's gonna tear down your town and turn it and take your skate shop and your wilderness retreat and your whatever the else hell is there and turn it into a parking lot. The entire thing. Don't listen to that man.
I didn't even know that man existed, so
Well,
it should be pretty easy not to listen to.
Barbie
It's true.
Project Friendship.
I have not played Barbie Project Friendship, and something tells me even if it came to PS Plus, I would not be subscribing to Plus for Barbie Project Friendship. Um, Yeah, right now we've talked about that kind of ad nauseum, about the Game Pass prices, just video games in general.
which is
The
why we are
hardware issue with the
abstaining.
RAM.
Both
Yeah.
of us are abstaining for 2026. You are allowed to break the rule for one game should you choose to buy it. Uh, that's why I don't have SpongeBob packs right now. Well, that and I have no job.
Well,
So, yay!
that's not a full game. That's a pack.
Well, that counts though.
That's a DLC.
And then we will break the rule in June and get Game Pass, which our nephew got mad that we shared games last year, so we're not allowed to share games this year.
Yeah.
It made me too powerful.
Yeah. It didn't make me too powerful. I'm just already a giant. I'm just.
That's not true. How many hidden cats did you find? Speaking of which, if you've never played those games, there's one on Game Pass right now. Y'all should go check out Hidden Cats in Istanbul.
Be prepared.
Was once Constantinople.
Those,
to burn your eyes.
Yeah, those games are very bright white. Blink a lot when you play them because dang, those were rough. Like I went through like 6 of them. Now 6,000 G, and that's I've done a lot less for 6,000 G. Like Ballatron.
Ballatron is fun.
Ballatron is fun.
Slaps. I need a new Ballatron. And Jeff to wear sneakers.
Yes. Yeah. Something tells me they're not going to unveil a new Ballatron at the
Coming
Game Awards.
2026, Ballatron!
But you never know. That audio game they showed at the very beginning of the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah, that we
cool.
haven't tested that yet, but they did say you could use your own music, and there was a demo out.
Yeah.
So we do need to test this. Like, can I load Small World into it? I don't know why you would want to, but can I?
Right, get like a bullet hell. It's a small world after. Get the Zabu version, even. That way you get no anything but that, and it's like boom boom
line.
Yeah, this is the kind of crap I think of. It's like, oh well, if you can put any audio into it, then I would just be like, okay, it's time to bring a ring wraith screech or the whole battle of Helm's Deep, right?
Right.
Just the whole thing from the.
I mean,
you
might have to make your own MP3 of it, but that's fine. That's what Audacity is for.
Yeah, exactly. just rip the audio, guys. It's cool. Cool.
For testing purposes.
Yeah, it's for this game. Yarhar Fiddly D.
God.
Pirate.
Speaking of Yarhar Fiddly D, coming to the Noisy Face channel.
Pirates?
Coming to you. Well, yes, we talked about this. We've been debating. So, The Sims has a new event. That's like Paradise Palms, I want to say is what it's called. Yeah. And it's the Christmas, but it's like tropical. And I need all the magnets, okay? I didn't go through my last playthrough of lenses and Vecna trees to not get all the magnets. So I need all the magnets. And we were talking about who would be, great for tropical Christmas discussing. And the funniest suggestion that I saw and used AI to generate, as I sometimes do to get my creative start going.
You use AI?
That's what the RAM is so expensive. It's Noisy Face deciding they're like, we can't keep up with her.
It's Noisy Face
ideas. It's an idea of okay, so you go to ChatGPT, you say, hey, who would you see in a island Christmas special from pop culture? And of course you're gonna see SpongeBob, and no, this is Patrick, and you're gonna see Lilo and Stitch, and you're gonna see Hawaiian Santa. And the funniest one to me was Captain Jack Sparrow, but instead of rum, he drinks eggnog. And I don't know why that was so funny to me, but Jack Sparrow is going to use his compass and quest for the magnets.
Is that what he wants?
That is what he wants. And so, again, I'm going to use your vocal talents to do the na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, and then you're going to be like, and lots of magnets. I can't do it. I cannot be Jack Sparrow. And then he's also going to have a monkey named Jack. You can't have monkeys in The Sims, but it's going to be a raccoon, and we're going to pretend that it's a monkey, and we're going to call it Jack.
No, just pretend it's a raccoon because that's even better. Like,
We named the raccoon Jack.
I'm Jack Sparrow, and this is
And
Rocket.
he has to flirt with every woman that he runs into.
Does he flirt with everyone? He doesn't flirt with Yadama. He tries to take his dirt. Sorry. See, this is what happens as I.
Yes, but Jack Sparrow's he's gonna live on a houseboat, which I probably won't build, and he's going to
houseboat.
search for the magnet. Captain Jack Sparrow, search for the magnets. Coming to the Noisy Face channel. I don't know when, but it's coming.
That's fair. Oh man. Well, I mean, playthrough wise, the biggest thing coming to my channel is, of course, the Simsfinity and Beyond battle, the destruction. I'm trying to
where you lose,
potentially get a platinum trophy in 1 year. That apparently I've been told can't be done, but as my pillow would suggest, I am the GOAT. So we'll see.
I don't know how you're gonna get
We'll
the trophies in The Sims 4 with no cheats in a year. I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Who needs sleep? Or yeah, I said I was gonna play 3 other games. No, I'm just gonna play The Sims for all of 2026. Get the platinum, and then I'm just gonna laugh as you have to experience Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, we gotta choose a game for the other person to play, and if I lose, I have to buy Batu.
Yep, her favorite pack. And you know what? I think that should probably be a part of it. So we'll go Brooklyn Nine-Nine style, and I'll make sure that you have to say, I, Noisy Face, declare Batu to be the greatest pack forever and always. Amen. And
there's so much. See, now I could be nice and I could make you play, all of Busted Out. Or I could be mean and I could make you play Fatal Frame. I don't know.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm being nice by letting you play Resident Evil 5 because it's co-op and I can carry you. Like, I could be real mean, like, Eternal Darkness. You all by yourself on the GameCube in there.
I think what I would like to do with a game is I would like to start like you do in your closet, where all your hangers are facing one way, and when you wear something, you turn the hanger. And at the end of the year, everything that is unturned, you're going to ask yourself, do I really need this? So I think I should really start a 3 strikes out list. So me picking up Kingdom Hearts again would be try number 2. If I'm on try number 3, 8, 9, 10 years from now and I set it down again and it's still just not grabbing me, maybe that's something that you're going to look into gifting, trading, selling.
Oh, yeah.
Towards another game.
For physicals.
Unfortunately, you can't do that with things that you've bought digitally.
Right.
But it's kind of a thought to me of, am I owning this just because I want to have the box art of Kingdom Hearts 3? Or am I owning this because I do actually intend on playing it?
Right. Well, and that is a collector mentality for sure. The other bit, on the digital side, I would say that you can do is, say you've tried Dragon Quest. This is round 3, 3 strikes, you're out. And you have it like on Steam or something. Hide it.
Right.
Put it in your hidden games. That way, when you're looking at what you have available, it's not going to be there kind of taunting you like, hey, you've had me a bunch of, give me one more install, the little devil on your shoulder. What I've done over the years that's actually helped is trying to grab like anywhere, like whether it be 2 or like 5 generally. That way I have platform versatility. I'll grab like 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have them on duplicate platforms, I'll put them all into one folder on one so I can keep track of them.
Yes.
So it's okay. The Evil Within, I know we have that on Steam, but I have it on PlayStation as well. So I would make a folder like 2026, when I'm going to play Evil Within will be in there, even though I'm going to likely play it on Steam.
Well, and maybe in the future, for Button Mash, Mug Smash, we'll have an analysis paralysis episode where we will actually share with you our own shared library. We'll take maybe 5 games from each column and put them on a wheel.
Yep.
If you would like to see that, please like and comment below.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely tune in because show support, show any kind of communication. This isn't like panhandling or anything, but it's a good suggestion. It's any kind of engagement out there, like anything you want to hear us talk about, whether it's the war on Haley Joel, which seems like your war has ended now.
It's with Jeff Keighley now.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
And the only pair of dry shoes in his closet.
Yeah.
I demand a picture of your closet, Jeff.
Whoa. Miss Piggy might be in there.
Oh, that's true.
Come on now. Piggy's watching what he wears. That's why he was dressed so nice. That's why he had the dress slacks. You can't wear kicks out with Miss Piggy. What's wrong? Anyway. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about going to take care of this round of the old Button Mash and Mug Smash show.
We'll compare Sims trophies in January. We'll bring the ranking board as to who has more. It's probably going to be you.
Oh,
honestly,
I'll have the platinum in a year.
I still don't know if I want to go in and get all the easy ones first, or if I want to play the long run of the Alphabet Legacy and then work on like all the careers first. Because that's normally how I play. I normally play those long-winded challenges.
I'm just gonna look at them and get them, and then I'll just show up. Look at my platinum trophy, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, it's January!" I know.
It starts January 1st.
Yep. So
how, pray tell, are you going to get all 25 trophies by the end of January?
So all I can say is,
he's gonna cook so many cakes.
Is a trophy hunter never reveals his secrets. Hey, it's magic. You guys, if you've been boosting for as long as I have, even if you're playing trash, we've all done it. Like, there's a magic. There's a science when you get into it. You saw how it was with FF10? You get into a zone where it's just like, nope, this is busted out, calculated. All right, today, this is going down. Let's go. That's why I'm confident. Now, there's a chance we'll revisit this next year. Be celebrating the holidays again for another round, and I won't have it. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to have that platinum trophy in my cabinet by the end of the year. End of 2026. Because it seems insurmountable, but, well, as you'll find out if you play Resident Evil 5 on veteran difficulty with me, challenge breeds excellent. All right, and dogs lick feet, by the way. Don't let him lick my feet. Okay, you can only see him a little bit. He's over here. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on really on my channel as well as the Sims stuff. Of course, Steam Deck reviews upload because I'm addicted to that little machine up there. Oh my god, the Steam Deck monopolizes my time. But who knows? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, our dog that is the size of a literal miniature pony just tried to walk under something that is not the size of a literal miniature pony.
He walked under the tripod. Watch, we'll play that back. We're experiencing turbulence. But yeah, this is our last upload
Of
for Button Mash of
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
So gang, continue to tune in every month. We hope you have an awesome holiday ahead. We definitely do.
We do. And that's
And
why
oh
we're
my
recording
goodness.
early, is because everybody gets busy around the holidays. We thought we'd get this in
All
before we
right, get
get busy
ahead.
too.
Yep. Yeah, so future updates, of course. Look out for January for of course challenge progress, but also has anyone fallen off of the wagon yet as far as not buying anything?
Look, I would break it for Bloomtail, but
Mm.
there's no date on that yet.
For Bloomtail?
Okay, I would break it for like 2 games. I would break it for
Me
Bloomtail,
too.
and I would break it for either Shark Dentist or Kaiju Cleanup.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Those are like your desert island. It's these are it. These the end all.
And Kingdom Hearts 4 and Wolf
No, Bloomtail.
Bloomtail.
Bigby, sit on the bench. Sora,
I need to
sit
know
on the
flower
bench.
arrangements.
Yeah,
And
Bloomtail.
Dressmaker. If Dressmaker can, I played the demo of Dressmaker and I got so addicted to it because I was like, oh, let's just do the base. Now let's make every dress has to have a bow. Now every dress has to have a button. Now every dress has to be yellow. Like, I could just play the demo of that. I love that game. Let me just tell you, it is so
I
entertaining.
guess, man, it's to the level.
Maybe
like,
I'll make you play
like
that.
for me, it's like
You'll play
new
some
Resident
Bloomtail.
Evil or new Final Fantasy. That's I might fall off, or like Mass Effect if that made a
007's
return.
not gonna get you.
No, like when you're saying you're willing to break a sacred deal here, you're talking about your game.
This hurts
like,
me.
and I agree.
On a
I haven't.
gamer level.
Yeah, I agree. I have not played Bloom.
Or
when,
Shark Dentist.
Well, that's neither have you, by the way.
I haven't played the
But,
demo
like,
of that. I have played the demo of Bloomtail.
These are like, if you're gonna fall off the wagon, you're a super, like Kingdom Hearts. I get you would totally fall off the wagon for that because you're a super fan, right? And as much as I love 007 or like Jurassic Park Survival or something like that, those are not video game wise. They don't have the established pedigree to like knock me off. Resident Evil is like, no, every single Resident Evil entry has something great in it. All of them. Especially the ones that have Leon in them. Just saying. All of them, yes. They all have something that would be worth like, oh no, I'm not going to go the year without experiencing this. Final Fantasy, the majority of them.
Look, when sharks need dentists, you gotta step up to the plate.
But think about this. Shark Dentist will likely have a demo.
It doesn't yet.
Not yet. But when it comes out, it might have that Steam demo, and you can step up to the plate without breaking the sacred oath. Demo culture needs to be a lot bigger than it is. Like, that's what I mean. Is I was very surprised. Like Bloomtail, I'm gonna break all the barriers down.
Look,
for Bloomtail,
it has the same
or
potential
for Shark Dentist.
that Dressmaker does. So when you go in, you get like your flower orders.
Oh no.
And you have to build them based on what the people ask for, which might be colors, which might be what the flowers, because I don't know if y'all know about this, but certain flowers mean certain things in bouquets, and so you have to like research that. And then you can add ribbons and paper and picks. It's insanity, guys. It's insanity. You would break your rule for Bloomtail. Give this video a thumbs up. And comment down
like,
below
subscribe,
that sucks.
tag that bell for notifications. This is the definition of why we do it, you guys, because very different gamers, very different walks of life, and it's always fun to hang out and just, yep, Resident Evil will break a sacred oath, but so will Bloomtail. So, if you take nothing else from this episode, take that to your holiday wish list. Write the letter to old Saint Nick, Bloomtail. and Resident Evil 9. Because who knows? You might be a Bloom Taylor and you might be a Resident Eviler.
That's very true.
Yeah, you might be both. Like one of our friends. She's definitely like crazy enough to play like everything. All right. Bloom Tail. All right. Ran off into the weeds, guys, but
that's gonna be like his E33, how everyone's like, man, everybody's talking about Gustav. You know what I'm gonna sit down and do? Play Bloomtail.
Why are you Keanu? Bloomtail. It's so good.
Don't bring Keanu into this.
Oh, I always bring Keanu into this. You're breathtaking.
Thanks, Keanu Reeves.
But yeah, that takes care of another good episode of the Button Mash
Mug Smash
podcast. Until next time, guys, we will see you in 2026.
Go play Bloomtail.